I'm going to turn it up on this side here because I like having the music as part of the experience. But it might also be this music mix too. Like, this is like really quiet. Let me just check a different mix here real quick. And maybe I can find one that's just got a little more like a little more juice to it. We'll see what's going on here. I have a feeling this is gonna be really loud when I play this. Let's try this. Let me get to the song here. All about that bass. No treble. I don't know. Whatever, we'll try this. Let me know if that volume is still pretty low there. We'll try this out. We'll try this mix. This is something mid-tempo beat light. I don't know. I just want to drop the bomb. That's all I know. Let's get in a little bit of action here real quick. I got a couple games in queue. If anyone wants to send over a challenge, feel free to do so. Let's get some Hero Realms action going this evening. Good seeing you, Double Dub. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and take a turn. Got a couple of these characters that aren't level 12. Just doing a little bit of leveling. And then, of course, we do have the warrior that we're on that eternal grind on. Alright, let's take a look here. So we have got Heist, Distracted Exchange versus Twin Shot, and the old track. Alright, so we've got some phenomenal stuff out here. Almost like too good of stuff out here. Elven Curse is the bomb diggity. But Death Touch turn 1 is really freaking good. But I don't think we can pass up Elven Curse. It is just, it's too good. Too darn good. The other thing I could have done too, though, is we could have taken like the Death Touch and something else and then just stole the Elven Curse from our opponent if they took it. That's a possibility. But now, if they don't have the 4, we're going to pick up Braylon here as well. And then maybe steal Death Touch after that, and we'll go to town. We'll see what's up. I don't know. Mr. Matt the Cutter in the house. Thanks for stopping in, sir. Good seeing you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and get this turn in here. Ooh, we've got some very hot level 1 fighter versus level 1 cleric action. Watch out. It's going to be a barn burner. Let's take a look here. We've got 5 trade to play with. We're definitely grabbing that close ranks. That's a good time. And then we'll get the shoulder bash in. We'll save our ability. Do some damage past turn there. Let's go and hop over there. Alright, we've got Double Dubs sending over a challenge with Lucky Strikes. Dubs, is there any particular class you'd like to play against? Or also, do you want to play at level 12, or do you care if you play at a lower level? Let me know what your pref is, and I will try to accommodate that as much as possible. Hope everyone's evening is going well. I've got the Thursday Night Football on the side. The Bucks won their opener. It's not the home opener, but it is the opener for them. So the Bucks took down the 76ers 90-88. I'm really confused because on Thursday Night Football there's actually touchdowns and there's not punts. I don't get it. I'm really confused by this. So we'll see. Of course, all the players that I'm starting in all my leagues, with the exception of Taysom Hill, are not getting these touchdowns. So we'll see. Oh, that would have been so good. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead and get this action here. Double Dub's patiently waiting. Does not mind the down level. Does not mind whatever you want to play. Yeah, I got Olavi. He got a couple catches in there. I've got, in one league, I have like 3 guys playing tonight. In another league, I've got 1. Oh, let's take a look here. So we are playing against the Thief. Let's do a little Thief on Thief. Let's get schooled by the Master, Mr. Dubs. Let's do this up. 12 on 12, and we are going first. And the exact same situation as what we had before. We do have a silent boots out there, though. So we will silent boot. Okay, so here's where we have Smooth Heist. Our opponent has Silent Boots, Masterful Heist. So they're just going to steal whatever they want back from us, which kind of stinks. I can grab the Influence, and I can grab the Cult Priest. I can play them both. Then I can pick up the Elven Curse. I mean, it's so ridiculous what you can do with Smooth Heist. Let's see what's up on top. Another Cult Priest. Let's get rid of it. And I think the fact that we can do the Influence and the Priest, or do we just grab the Elven Curse and just hit them hard right away, and then just buy them? But we get to put this guy into play though, which is nice. Let's do that. So we're gonna grab the Cult Priest. Oh, I can get the Curse for. No, we gotta buy the Influence. What am I even messing around for? Alright, do that. Get the Elven Curse. And then if we want, we can get Profit. I think we will take the Profit just because we want to have some trade available. There's a Grok out there, or Command out there. We want to make sure that we've got resources available. Would it drop Elijah Moore in Dynasty? I mean, if your wide receiver core is pretty strong, I would probably consider it. He's not blowing me away anymore. I'm not sure his chemistry, but I don't know. That's real iffy. Discard a card. We will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Okay. What's this guy? Oh, hang on. I just want to read the card. 1 or put a gem from your discard pile in the hand. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. I actually just dropped Thomas this year in my Dynasty League. I've had him for I think 5 years now. And then obviously you saw the last couple of years where he dropped off and then didn't even play. And of course this year he's having an okay season. He's not blowing anything away. If you got Diggs and Jefferson though, Renfro's having a down year, which is really odd. I was not expecting that at all. How many do you start? Like in my keeper league, we start 3 wide receivers, so it's hard. It would be hard for me to drop them in my league. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we would be short. All right, so let's just go ahead and pick up the Command, and then let's go ahead and get the misdirection going. Trash talk ends there. So Mr. Matt finally secures a win in our Star Realms Fantasy Football League by beating me, the defending champion, who I'm having a very bad year, but beats me by was it 0.22 or 0.24 points total? Yeah, it was less than a quarter of a point. It was pretty disheartening for sure. All right, so nice. Start 2 flex. Yeah, I'd pitch him, especially if there's anything else you could pick up that's more tempting, because again, you've got 4 weekly starters right there. Yeah, 0.24. That was some rough beats. Let's go ahead and do this up here. I've got 2 extra gold I'm messing around with here. Rasmus is looking pretty good. We'll grab that guy up. And you have Dobbs. Yeah, so I'm... Why did I not use this? Why? I have not played this character in forever, so I'm not even used to having that, so let's pretend we don't have it. Yeah, I mean, you've got Dobbs and Renfro that you can throw in on bye weeks or for injury replacement. I'd pitch them. Especially if there's anything else that is more tempting. Grabbing that word of power. Maybe. I don't know what this is doing. Oh, he's sacrificing it because he can't buy it. Got it. Discard a card. Ooh, this is rough. Because that'll give me the draw, but yeah, that's not worth it. So we'll pitch the knife. Oh, and I have to pitch another. Well, that's annoying. Not paying attention there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some action here. Let's go ahead and use our boots. And remember, we have them. I thought I got rid of her. Maybe I didn't, obviously. Yeah, the wide receiver market, or I'm sorry, the running back market this year is really weird. I've had some good hits. I've had some very bad misses. I thought Travis Etienne, or however you pronounce his name, from Jacksonville was going to do something this year. He's coming back. He's rebounding. He's getting like double-digit touches the past couple weeks, but he's not doing what I thought he would do to start out. In fact, one league I ended up just flat out trading him off. All right, what's he taking? He's taking our Elven Curse. Everyone give him a big finger. Let him know he's number one. That stinks for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I mean, this is pretty obvious. Get rid of the gold. Can we buy this guy here yet? I can, but it's going to flip my deck. That's annoying. Yeah, exactly. Neither one of them have been doing anything outstanding. So it's been really weird. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's so annoying. But I mean, I have to take them. So let's just go ahead and let's play this stuff first. Let's use the boots. So we got a dark energy. But I don't think we want to pass up on the chance to grab rock. So let's sacrifice that. Unfortunately, let's cycle the deck. Grab Grok. Elven Curse shows up to the party. That is pretty darn tempting, even over using the discard. We will grab that Elven Curse, especially if we're light on the scrap. I've benched him. Of course, I one league, can't remember which league it is. I have him and Gino. In another league, I have him, and I can't remember who my other guy is. And I think last week I started in one league and I benched in one league, and I only started him in one league because I actually went to the game with some of my friends. And yeah, we didn't see it till the end of the game. I'll tell you that. That game was so terrible. It was hard to watch. So, alright, let's go ahead and get all this stuff going here. I have 2 reds. Like, I don't really want to get Barrack here. Guild Mage for 1 cheaper. Yeah, why not? And then let's go ahead and get some discard action because we're getting beat down. We're doing no damage to our opponent and we're taking damage. Where am I going here? I'm hitting next game like a fool. Like what you're used to doing. Didn't draft Plan B. Oh. Well. There are plenty of Plan Bs out there. Is this for the Star Realms League? I think that league I think that's one league I have Josh Allen. Like the only league I really reached on a quarterback. I usually because I'm in 5 leagues. So usually, yeah, the Star Realms League. I'll take a peek there. I'll see what's going on. All right. Did we get hit with the discard 2 again? I can't remember. Maybe only 1. Pitch of gold. Yeah, we did get hit. That's fine. We're going to take the damage this time. Let's see what we got. Scrap it. Yeah, see, it only said -1. That's really weird. I don't like that. It like lied to me. Can't be paying attention. Yeah, you get your. I mean, Washington shouldn't be too bad, but who knows? You got some good trade bait here, though. If you found someone to trade with, otherwise. Yeah, well, what they're actually changing and what they say they're going to change seem to be two different things. Let's see what's out there for quarterbacks. Getting the spark for free. Not good for us. Yeah, I mean, I guess this week it is kind of slim pickings. I mean, you could have started Andy Dalton tonight and got 3 interceptions. Just saying. That could have been an option for you. You could have been on that play. Oh, we'll grab that rot. You know, I think we're just about dead anyways. Yeah, there's a lot of people on buys. I'm my 2 QB league. One league I'm in, it's a super flex league where you can start a second quarterback. And this guy is starting just like a trash receiver in that spot. And I looked. He's got Jacoby Brissett, and then I can't remember, but his 2 other quarterbacks, one is Jameis, who's injured, and the other one's on a bye. And that's a 12-team league, and because you can start 2 quarterbacks, it's like quarterbacks just fly off the shelf, and they're super valuable in that league. You can't even keep them. So it's like, man, that's rough. Let's take a look here. I don't really want Varick. In fact, I really don't want Varick. Let's look at this guy out here. Let's go see what's on out there. Alvin Curse. We'll buy that on the cheap. Oh my goodness, I don't really want any of this stuff, but I feel like I need to do something. Maybe I'll grab this recruit to the top. That's not going to hurt. Yeah, like I said, especially the trade deadlines could be coming up, so it's something to consider. So keep that in mind. I know it's very easy for a lot of people to miss that trade deadline, and then all of a sudden, they can't do anything even if you wanted to. And our league, there's been multiple trades already. Me and Daryl did a trade. I know Sean and someone else are doing a trade this week. So there are actually trades that are happening. Otherwise, I mean, looking out there, you can gamble on stuff like Tannehill and Brissett. I don't know if I like that. Brissett probably is the best one out there right now, at least for this week if you're just looking to stream for the week. Yeah, it's slim pickings out there. Taylor Heinicke's going to start, though. Discard a card. Ruby's looking pretty good. Alright, we'll get rid of Profit so you don't get gold for that then. That's awesome. Let's get Command out there. Recruit. Oh, get that back. Use my ability. Yeah, like, why would I not use that ability? Let's see what's on top. Hit Chop. We'll grab that Hit Chop. And then we'll also buy an Intimidation. We'll buy a Death Touch. And then we'll use our ability there. Let's see if we can start doing something to try to stay competitive in this game. Try to stay in it. So if any of you guys are not into the sports ball, I apologize. It's probably going to be sports ball heavy conversation this evening, especially at Thursday Night Football. Again, the Bucks played their first game of the season and won on the road. So we're getting hit with a discard 3. Alright, so let me figure out what I want to do here. Alright, I think this is pretty easy. Discard, discard, discard. Pray for a go. That's still fine. Alright, let's see what's coming up here. We'll just put it back. We don't care. I don't care about that. Let's grab this Orc Grunt. Let's hit him with the discard. Do a little bit of damage. Pass that turn. Might be getting time to get rid of that influence there. Street Dog, Toll Booth Willie, he wants to play. He wants to hang out. You can get him cheap too. Oh, he passes on him. Rude. Alright, let's pitch. There's nothing we want out there, so we're just going to pitch the gold. We're still going to have our choice if anything comes up here. Definitely don't want that. We're going to buy the barrack, and we're going to regret it. Oh, there's a closed ring, so we have to buy that. So, let's do it up. With having Grok, like, I want to have as much access to Grok as possible. And if Varric works one time for me, that'll make it worth it. We'll see if that ends up being the case or not. And a couple discards here. We're not too worried about that, though. We got gold. We got some more gold. Alright, so let's go ahead and play this guy. Grab a gem. A ruby, if you will. Let's go ahead and play all the goods. See if there's a big one we can get. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Considering picking up the shaman, I think we will. We'll pick up another elven gift. We'll use the misdirection. We'll apply a pretty sizable hit. Keeping the game a little bit closer now. We'll see how that works out. I think what's going to hurt us, though, I think our opponents had a, they get dark reward. Okay, so maybe they haven't had as much scrap as I thought. I thought for some reason Mr. Dubs had a scrapper earlier. I think he somewhat recently picked up that dark reward, but maybe I'm just making that up as well. Discard 2 cards. We will discard. Did he also use the ability as well? Did. Alright, so unfortunately we're going to pitch the gold and the profit and the death touch. Scrap a gold, play this guy, see what's up there. We'll grab a death touch for free. And then we'll get a misdirection in of our own. Yeah, I don't use, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you recently bought it. I didn't think you've had it very long. I thought for some reason you had a Rot or Death Touch earlier, but again, that's a figment of my imagination. DeAndre Hopkins back in the house, fresh off his suspension. I'd like to see some more production from him. That'd be nice. Are we getting hit with the discard 3 again? That's getting pretty annoying. Pitch that guy, pitch that guy. Okay, just a discard 2. We can work with that. Unfortunately, we're hitting the old shuffle here again. That means we're going to bury command, which is... Oh, come on. Death Touch ain't going to do it. Well... We don't need that. Look at us, lots of good synergy there at least, which is okay. But the ship is going down. I mean, this is at least a good hit. And we had some healing. That's not as much as we would like. Lots of players getting off the field. Players getting banged up tonight. Ooh. That was almost game right there with that one. That means we're dead next turn. That's unfortunate. Well, he doesn't actually have damage. So we're going to get another turn after that, which is pretty cool. We are going to hit with a bazillion discards, though. Discard, discard. So if I This will give me 7 damage, this will give me 4, but this will let me at least cycle out a card. Probably not the right choice, but it is what it is. That worked out okay. Not very much damage, unfortunately. And just a little bit of healing. And this hand is certainly not going to do it. This is not the hand that's going to keep us alive, folks. I know. You're just as shocked and surprised as I am. Alright, there's another scrapper. He's going to grab himself Parab on the cheap. And have enough left over to use his ability. Super annoying. Alright, let's play this guy. Do I have a gem in here? I do. Well, I'm not enough to use this. You gotta be, what, 10? 10 hit points to use that. We're still short after doing that action. Suppose I could have done that. Let's see what's up. Just a silly influence. And that, folks, is unfortunately going to be game. Where's my Grok? Like, how far down could I bury this card? I mean, granted, I know I got a ton of cards. But, oh, and he gets us with Xaxes, too. Not that this hand necessarily would have done much there, but... yeah, the discard 2 and 3 a turn is pretty brutal. Along with the gain 5 life, which we've had the conversation many times about the ridiculous healing ability of the Thief, among other characters, but the Thief one especially. Just keeps you so high on life for so long. Good game, sir, good game. Take our L on that one, for sure. Let's go ahead and get a couple turns in here. If anyone else would like to send over a challenge, feel free to do so. We'll maybe get a couple more games in here before we switch over to the Star Realms. Yeah, like I said, that's the build I had there. I'm going to get the other Thief. I'll probably go a different route there. Well, this is pretty good. This is alright. Grab a Rat and a Death Touch. Throw a couple knives at him. So this could be a pretty quick aggro game on that one. As long as I get the scrappers to actually scrap. You kind of come out ahead, you kind of don't. I mean, they still get the advantage of using the stuff right away. But yes, I 100% agree with you. You're taking away their effort and stealing their card as well. Who just scored? It's not any of the players I have started, I can guarantee you that. Oh, is he down? Oh, I think he's down. I think he's down. In that turn. Yeah, the built-in ability to steal directly like that is it's very annoying. Zembu, 7 over the challenge. Thank you so much, sir. With the level 2, we've got some more Thief action here. I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and bust out the prestiged fighter, and let's go and get a level 1-on-1 battle. Very exciting. All right, let's. Ooh, this is some good stuff here. So we'll grab this gift, and we will grab a taxation. We're gonna get ourselves some good economy to start out. Oh, and he does get the 5 trade for the deception. That's brutal. We've got domination and lists out there, so we're gonna go into race mode for some econ. Literally just drew all the economy we purchased. So that's pretty huge. We're gonna score ourselves 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Did I get rid of the longsword? No, it doesn't make any sense. We're gonna score ourselves this domination is all I know. Rampage comes up there. Rampage is not a bad second place. It's not a bad consolation prize. Let's see what Zembu's able to come up here with trade though. Feel like I really need to get the black light out and the glow sticks. Mr. Zembu's able to get a man at arms, so he drew part of his money, but not enough. Okay, so we still have all this trade here. I think I will buy one fire gem and then get the damage in. I don't want to overload too much. So this is really good here as well. You get it in, and that's not my guy either. But I do have Kyler Murray. So he at least got the throwing touchdown there. But I got D. Hopkins, Zach Ertz, Kyler Murray. And then I've got Olave. Those four playing between multiple different leagues. Bottom deck that deception. That does not break my heart. Not gonna lie. Does not. Rodrigo getting the kicks in. After getting cut by Indianapolis earlier this year. Oh, he does get the Rampage, though. He's got plenty for that. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to grab that Rampage. We are looking at grabbing this list. And then we are looking at getting rid of this fire gem. We're not going to be carrying that around. Don't need that action. Get that out of here. There's a deception. With a street thug out. That's not good. Almost wondering if I'd been better off not picking up lists and then killing this guy instead, but we'll see how much I pay for it. Deception is so good. It's so ridiculous. Goes with the dark energy. Okay. Opts not to take hit job, which pairs up with his cards. So we'll see how that works out. Alright, so we got a pretty good combo. Domination with the axe. Throwing all the goods out there. The 3. Oh, do we want that cult priest? We do. We'll grab him up. He combos for really good damage off of lists. I'm going to see out there and be a utility character. We'll see how it works out for us. So, just a reminder, we've got the old Star Realms update coming out tomorrow. They're going to be introducing High Alert Requisition, which I'm very excited about. Oh, we're going to be short of the 8, aren't we? That's unfortunate. Maybe. Probably. 3. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do this, aren't I? That stinks. Do I try to... Do I just go aggro with the Orc Grunt? Or do I be silly and mess with Rasmus here? Let's grab the Orc Grunt. And the Spark. And we will grab that Death Touch as well. We're all about that. Let's go ahead and use the Precision Blow now while we still have it. And then pop out the damage there. Yeah, Hero Realms, I have no idea what's going on with Hero Realms. I don't know what they're doing. So we'll do that next week. I want to pick our format tonight. Or do I want to pick the format? Sure. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, and yeah, definitely next week we'll be doing Requisition. I think it'll be fun to finally get that into the digital. Good stuff in there. New mechanic, new cards. There's some pretty powerful cards in there. Let's go ahead and do this damage. Unfortunately, I gotta find out what's going on because I'm like tied for the lead in my BGG league right now. But if our games aren't finished by like tonight, then I have 2 games that are being held up by slow players. The one person hasn't played. I think they're literally going to time out their game. And they're saying like they're going to just like count it as like a double loss if people don't finish their games. And I'm like, I mean, I get that's what you got to do, but it still feels really bad when I'm pretty active with my turns. This other game now, I thought I was doing much better, and they are just going off now. Now I just pulled that up. Let's grab this command here. Oh no, we just won. Never mind. Good game, Zembu. Good game. Thank you so much for that. We'll play this odd sound that we do play once in a great while on this stream. Taking that down. Thank you so much, sir, for the challenge. Look at this. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This is some serious prestige action. Love it. That's awesome. That's very cool. It's a lot of work to do that. Getting that 200 XP. That level 1 character. Alright, what do we got going on here? We've got the challenge from Frank. The fun, exactly, yeah. The fun of level 1. I don't mind the thief at level 1 because I like being able to get that free fire gem to start out, plus the rubies you got in your deck. 68. That's crazy. That's some dedication, sir. Let's get this game in here. Frank, do you have any preferences on class and or level you would like to play? I'll give you a second there. Go ahead and throw something out while you do that. I'm going to take my turn over in this game in my league because I certainly don't want to be the person who's slowing things down if I'm over here complaining about other people. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But even though they got a big jump, I've got some good stuff going on here for sure. We'll do that. We'll do that. No preference at all, he says. It's like, give me whatever you got. Okay, we'll do. Oh, they've got a completely dead hand coming up. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, so I'm back here in my full undivided attention. We have a level 12 ranger. I'm going to get steamrolled here. I'm absolutely going to get steamrolled. Let's play my wizard. I haven't played my wizard in a while. Let's go and roll that up. We'll get some magic missiles thrown at the darkness. Yes, you can down challenge, which is really nice. So, exactly, you don't have to have a character of every level now. If you've got 12s, you can challenge, hey, let's do level 5 challenge. Let's, try this out, whatever. Or specifically, if you're doing leagues or tournaments that are certain levels, I think that would be awesome. Maybe have like a progressive tournament where you play your characters at like different levels, or it's a random level each round. I could see that. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so Elven Gift for the Ranger. That's not great for us. We'll grab the Death Touch as an action. That's right, I got that. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab the Prophet as well. And let's grab ourselves Intimidation. And then let's pocket the Ignite for next turn. Oh, and I got my Blazing Staff on the bottom. That's hilarious. Whatever. Don't matter. As long as this didn't hit a different new shuffle, the net effect is still the same. It's still happening in this shuffle. I'm not costing myself a card. So yeah, the down level is pretty cool. The being able to do the custom challenges is cool. Like I said, they did the vanilla format without heroes, even though they messed it up, but it's still there. People can go in, they can do their own stuff. If you watch Tim's stream, he had some pretty cool stuff in there where they were like custom making cards. Dubs, I'm not sure if you did the custom made cards as well in your stream, or maybe you just played on Tim's and you did that. But I've been seeing that as well, so that was pretty cool, like combining cards together, their abilities. Ranger doing Ranger things. Oh, Andy Dalton. The red rifle sitting on the sideline there. Yeah, I remember you guys, yeah, you did the combo with the classes, which I think is really cool. Especially if you've ever played Hearthstone. Me and my son play Hearthstone, and we mostly just play like the solo challenges and things like that. But they have some of those where you go through and you are a combo class. And so you have cards of like, you know, a shaman and a paladin, or, you know, something like that, or a wizard and a fighter. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to intermix those cards sometimes. What is the Frank up to? Frank is determining his destiny. Throw it to DeAndre Hopkins, or just run. Kyler Murray's fast, but he got tripped up there at the line. Need some bombs out there to Mr. Hopkins. That would be nice. Let's check the scores. Let's see what we're doing here. As far as the fantasy, how are we looking? Star Realms Football League, we're actually looking really good. But I do have 3 players that are playing: Olave, Hopkins, and Taysom Hill. But they all have good, solid points. So that's good. We're playing against Sean. We're playing against Bahamut. Okay, so our opponent ended up getting domination. Like, how? I don't get it. Like, how do you get that much trade when you have a ruby and 1 extra card? You had to use trade to use your ability. I mean, I guess you get gold from that. I think that's my issue with Ranger, is I just don't understand like how it can be so freaking good. I just feel like I feel like I get lost every time I play against a really good Ranger player. Do we cycle? Sure. I literally feel like I get lost. Alright, let's go do that. Oh, take that back. I don't need to play that. Let's go get that in our next hand. Do some damage. With trade row scrap. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's for the combo thing. This could be okay. This could be alright. Yeah, just the Ranger stuff where you're digging 4 deep. You're drawing, you're getting trade, you're getting, I don't know. I don't understand, man. My Vampire League's very interesting. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Vampire League, 1 player, I got Ertz. He's not doing much. Got a 2-point conversion. That's really about it. 1 player doesn't actually draft during the draft. After the draft is done by the other 11 teams, they go and they get to draft out of what's left. And then each week they play, and if they happen to beat the person they're playing, they can force that person to trade them any 1 player from their entire roster, whether they started them or not. And then the Vampire has to trade that person someone that they actually started of that roster, of that spot. So if you're taking, like, first week, I had a really bad week, and I lost Austin Eckler. And he gave me Mark Ingram. So that was awesome. This league also, though, I won last year too, so that was fun. I I managed to beat the vampire twice during the regular season, and then the last year the vampire won like 5 times. It was like an anomaly. So his team was phenomenally good, and I happened to dodge him throughout the playoffs too. I just happened to get on the other side of it, so it was just like a win-win-win. This year, like I said, I got bit by the vampire first week, and I was just like, oh man, this is gonna be rough. Let's figure out what we want to do. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's dig up, let's shuffle. I guess I have some good shuffling skills here too that I need to keep in mind. Let's grab that. Let's pair it up with that. So we got 4 there. I really like that. I'm considering taking the War Mage. Or do I take the Master Wand because he's the guard? We'll take the War Mage. Let's pocket this guy. But that's a fun league. Then my 2QB league. It's also my 2QB is a dynasty league. It's an individual defensive player league. It's the craziest league I've ever seen. Murray is not putting up the points he's supposed to. Kamara is definitely not putting up the points he's supposed to. And then I got Jalen Thompson on defense, who's doing okay. My opponent has Hopkins there. Hopkins actually doing good. This will be tough. Oh, but I'm also playing against that opponent, like I said, in the super flex spot. He's got Rondell Moore, which is funny because Rondell Moore was actually getting points earlier in the game, and then he disappeared. Well, he ended up only getting 1 reception. It's a 31-yard reception, but only 1. So that's all right. There's the domination, so we'll be losing Kristoff the Just, unfortunately. They got those new spoilers out there for the new promo pack that'll be available for the Star Realms current Kickstarter. I can't think of the name for whatever, Rise of Empire. And they've got a bunch of community members, which is really cool. They do have Jay Lansdale in there. They have Andy Phillip in there. Ian Teague's in there. There's another hero. I don't think anyone knows who she is, though. So that could be someone that is either a friend of Wise Wizards or someone that donated or someone that won some event that we're not aware of. Opponent is doing all sorts of shenanigans here. Grabbing Rock, grabbing Spark. All things we don't really want our opponent to have. Alright, so they've got Rayla. Okay, so our opponent's basically done. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, it does grab the Man-at-Arms as well. So we're going to go ahead and get the Ignites out there, get the Blazing Staff working. I was just going to grab the Grunt. I don't know why I was going to grab the Grunt. But we've got Borg, and we have Liss out there. We do have a Death Touch. I don't know if we need the scrap, but we would get the combo. But Borg is, I mean, he's one tougher. I just grab the hit job too and call it a day. We're going to do that. And then I think we're going to shuffle up and deal. Alright, so let's keep those on the side. Let's grab the cat. We're actually going to put the cat out there, just take the life off of it now. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Okay, let's see what we can do here. It's really hot in here. I mean, I know I'm in the computer room, but let me check the old temp, see what's going on there. It's been such weird weather here. It's like 40 degrees one day, 60 the next. Wow, we've got that way cranked up. Let me just say here. Hope that wasn't the wife turning up the heat because I just turned it down. So we'll see how that works out. So if something happens and you guys don't hear from me for a while, wherever, you know, might be because I, you know, touched the temperature. We'll see. All right, what do we got going on here? Okay, so we got some good stuff here. Of course, we have to live through our opponent's turn of... Look at this. Look how many cards are in this hand. How? There's an extra card. There's 2 extra cards. This still just seems like way too many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, maybe 12. Look at this. That's 11.
It's Brittany, bitch.
That's what I'm hearing right now from Frank. Saying this is who it is. Suck it up. My opponent took their turn. Or not the one that's going to time out, but the other one that's actually been playing. Again, I don't think he can really do much this turn. Yeah, he can't, which is cool. Grunt, still got 4 trade. What are they doing with that? Rasmus? Yeah. Alright. You've had enough. 26 damage. So that, unfortunately, means we're probably dead next turn. Which is not what we're looking for. Let's do this. Let's put this to the top. Right is the top. Okay, there we go. So this we're going to put in our hand. This we're going to put on top. We're going to do this. We're going to draw that. We're going to play the hit job. We're going to hit job for free. To even pay to do the fireball this turn. And considering I might be dead, it might be. We'll do it. We'll run it. Hit the explosive fireball. I did hit a champion, which would have comboed with domination, so that's good. That's a very good thing. Let's pocket the gold, because we don't need it in that hand. Yep, we're not going to buy anything there. Not worried about that. That's kind of a junk hand. Not that I got a ton going on in my deck either, but that's kind of a junk hand for sure. Alright, so we are working on losing this other game here as well. We're actually doing okay over there. Domination, the quiver. Again, that was good to get rid of Master Wayne. Very fortunate for us for that. I mean, I guess we do have the... We've got the draw with our ability. We're going to get a draw with Skull. So we can do some digging. So that's good. Let's do that. Let's do this. That is just not good at all. That's just really unfortunate. Alright, we'll pick up this Man-at-Arms. Goes with our other Imperial champions. Let's pocket the gold for now, because again, we don't need it. Just because of the shenanigans with the Ranger will kill Rasmus, prevent the top decking. This person is taking their turns, which is awesome. So I really don't want to deal with that double loss nonsense because my opponent's not playing. So we're under the runic. We need 10 for that. I don't think there's anything we can do here. I mean, that's kind of good. That's better than bad. Grab a rampage for 5. And pray our opponent just whiffs, which you're a ranger. You can dig through your whole deck. So they're not going to, unfortunately. It's not what we're looking for. It's what they're looking for, though. There's 5 of the damage. He needs 3 more damage. Can you find it? I'm gonna guess yes. There it is. And they're gonna play out their turn. Now you can put me on my misery yet. It was not actually that big of a turn. I'm just at negative 10. And a discard. No big deal. Thank you so much, Frank. Thank you for the beatdown. Again, yeah, watching someone skilled with the Ranger, it is just something else. Just the cycling through the whole deck like that, just like nothing. It's pretty interesting. I ended up losing that game. Oh my goodness, we're going to go watch this last turn. Let's switch over to Star Realms here. Let's switch over to Star Realms. Let's go ahead and change the stream. Alright, we switch from Hero Realms to Star Realms. Perfect. Okay, let's watch this last turn. Like, I know they had like Big Blue and they have like a Stealth Needle. Yeah, it certainly can. It's ridiculous. So, oh, they picked up, I didn't even notice that they picked that up. And then an Arc too. Okay, so they got a totally busted turn. Alright, I don't even need to watch it from there. And they just got me with exact damage. So now, that's going to put me below. And I need this win to go back up to the tie. And they're not playing. So, yeah, we're on turn 7. This game started like 4 days ago. They've taken about a turn a day, and like I said, all today they haven't taken a single turn at all. Last turn I got was yesterday. Maybe before that too. I can't remember. It's been a bit. Like I said, this is a game I think has potential to actually time out. So that is unfortunate. So, alright, let's get some Star Realms going here. Mr. Matt said he'd like me to choose this week, so I will certainly do so. I'm actually going to... I was gonna put Matt the Cutter in there. It's not Matt the Cutter, it's the Cutter. Let's do a little bit of randomization. So I'm gonna go to random.org. Dice roller. We're gonna roll. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Plus, so we got 20 total sets. So I'm gonna roll 4 dice, and that's how many expansions we're gonna use. I'm gonna roll it 3 times. So it's 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, I got 13. That's a lot of expansions. How do I want to do 13? 13's a lot. I like it though. Let's just make it some big deck action. So we got the 3 mains and we got 10 expansions here. I would like to see as many of the cards as possible. So I'm going to choose both events, because that'll help cycle cards through. I'll also choose both of the gambits. So that's 4. And then let's make it a little... Oh, let's do the heroes. We'll get those cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's pretty much chaos format here. Let's grab our good friend Tech 7. And you know what? 8, 9, 10, the promos. This is going to be a crazy format. I like it. Let's do it. It's on, sir. These running backs with the touchdowns. They're killing me. That's not a pass to DeAndre Hopkins. Alright. I don't know about this. Let's grab that repair bot. So initially I was going to buy Solar Skiff to the top of the deck. That way my opponent basically is forced to buy Colony Seed Ship without getting it direct to hand, or I'm going to get it direct to hand. But now that I see Tradebot and Fortress Oblivion out there, and our opponent has Gray Market, I don't want to give them 2 scrappers like that. I'll take Tradebot, and the only thing that makes me feel a little bit better about it is at least I know it's going to be right on top. Unfortunately, I did draw my Viper. But if he goes the blue route, you know, hopefully that should leave me some good choices over here. Or a Repair Bot and Fortress Oblivion are there still. Could go that. Yeah, it does go red. Yeah. That's a little too hard to pass up with both of those out there. I had a feeling that was going to happen. There goes the Skiff. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get rid of that Viper. We're going to grab the Space Station. Ooh. We did flip our opponent a Cutter as well, which we're not happy about. But let's see what they end up getting here. So our opponent has 3 trade. I think it's... Oh, they're going to shuffle. Oh, and of course they... Did he really draw into the Solar Skiff? Wow, you luck sack. Come on. What is that nonsense? So what was that, a 1 out of 8 chance? Oh, nonsense. Okay. We'll grab the life. And then we'll grab a Eddie to hand and we'll play that. So at least we got that going on. Yeah, that was just absolutely crazy. Like, what are the odds? But you don't get it though if you don't try it, you know? It'll never happen if you don't try it. And of course there I drew my trade bot with nothing to scrap. That's unfortunate. Laser. Sharks with freaking lasers on their heads. Alright, let's pitch that Viper. I needed that Viper to go with the 2 damage from the repair bot and the Frontier Fleet to kill your base. Not necessarily, you don't have any other bases. Okay, whatever. It's not as bad then. They really, really need to get Undo in this. It's amazing they don't have it. And again, I understand there's a cost factor that they talked about, but to me it just kind of looks weird when your other game has it and it works so well. I still like the Mystics idea, Dustin Klingman. Just do a Kickstarter, man, for Star Realms 2.0. You put in some of those features, some of those options you have in Hero Realms, and maybe do something, some other cosmetics, you know, do whatever. We've got a pretty good community that likes to back things. And they like to support the games. Let's get that guy, let's get this guy. Ooh, look at that. There's a factor world out there, and our opponent has all the trade in the world. So our opponent will be getting themselves a factor world maybe this turn. Sure enough. Sure enough. You can't even write this script any better. Alright. There's a tractor beam out there, which hell no, we'll be letting our opponent get that. With a factor world? Are you crazy? You loco? Ooh, patience rewarded. Patience reward ourselves at Imperial Palace. I think we're gonna get rid of that repair bot now. Some funky music. Okay, you can have that. You can have that terrible base. It's all yours. I'll just say that to make myself feel better because I don't have it. 6, 7, 8. I can get this and do nothing else this turn. I think that's actually the play. There we go. Need to get that going. Whoa. Got a little shoving, a little pushing going on there. Flags gonna be flying. I'm discarding cards. There's a stupid factor world out there. Not happy about this. I'll discard my card. I don't like it. Kill that guy. That feels kind of good. I think we're gonna bounce this. Oh, that was dumb. I thought I had more damage. Why did I think I had damage? I don't know, whatever, that was a waste. I mean, not a ton I could have done there. I would have liked to pick up that trade pod. Make some more shenanigans happen there. Especially now that I got a trade dump tech. What's he hiding over there, that missile mech? That's not good. Grabs the Hagen. Okay. Alright, a little bit of damage. Dion, what is going on, sir? Thank you so much for stopping in. Good seeing you. Hope everything's going well with the fam. We are playing a crazy format, and it is wild. I don't know what's going on here from one turn to the next. Alright, let's take a look here. I need bases. I need, ooh, Central Station on top of it. I think that's going to be the buy. I think this guy's going to go. We're going to wipe out some bases, and our opponent is looking at a pretty solid hand. But that's going to trigger a cycle right there. So we'll see how that works out for him. Apparently I'll be triggering a cycle here as well. Yeah, we had our typical hour of hero realms this evening. We're getting some star realms in here. Nice. I certainly am. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the new expansion. I guess I didn't even think to look, is the new expansion in the next set. I know we're wrapping up this season Board Game Geek, and they still have to go do like the championship and stuff like that. So there's at least like weeks out before like we get started the next one or whatever, if not a month or whatever. And they're not letting us use requisition for the next season of it. It literally makes no sense. Because there's going to be like ample time for people to do whatever. Alright, I got the Predator. Unfortunately, I don't have any trait or any green to do anything with it. We kind of mentioned picking this up before. We'll do so now. We got to take these bases out. Can't let those hang out. I certainly am. Yeah, if any of you guys are not familiar, Dion runs some Commander Leagues for Star Realms. They are a blast. Usually he'll do some themes. Like right now, the next one coming up, it's any of the 3 commanders have green in their color. So you pick one of those. We did it with red before. I'm sure he'll probably go through the color cycle. Blue. I can't remember which one we did, but yeah, lots of fun. And it's interesting to see the different takes people have on the commanders. And then sometimes he's done one where it was like all commanders with no Yokum, or you could have Yokum, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's whatever. Gotta have the requisition in there, but I'm excited for that tomorrow. I know next week on stream we'll be doing that action. Okay, we can throw a card up here. We most certainly will. We'll be grabbing the old Imperial Palace. For some reason I thought I had a card draw. I don't know why. Why did I think I had a card draw? Don't really know. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the base to grab a Hive Queen. I mean, that's... Oh, in the black hole. At least we left this in our hand. Oh, am I going to be short damage? Oh, so we for sure just lost. I mean, not that I think I could have done anything anyways. I didn't have any... I guess I could have bounced my guy instead of buying the Hive Queen. That would have given me enough damage to kill this. But still only needs... Really? Warning Beacon? That's your purchase there? I mean, I'm assuming you've got the kill in hand. But like... Alright, whatever. -1. You chump. With your factor world, and that's the best you can do is -1. Whatever. This game, this format is crazy. It is all the base sets, gambits, all the promos, events, heroes, and tech. It is just ridiculous. Let's go and get that game 2 in, Matt. Let's do it up. I can let you get away with that. That blatant disrespect. I was feeling pretty good there. Especially bouncing the Imperial Palace like that. Working with Eddie. This is not a hot hand. Let's see what flips here. So if I pop all of this and don't draw a single, I don't draw the other Viper, I can get Hammerhead. So for Matt, that would work. Yeah, you missed it before too, Dion. He shuffled his deck, and he had a 1 out of 8 chance of getting the 1 non-starter card to get the Colony Sea Chip to hand, and got that it was like second turn of the game. And that kind of set the tempo for the game, unfortunately. Ooh, this is... I'm gonna let it go. Let's see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, I would have got a long hauler. Commodore Zang's still there. There's still good stuff going on. Your opponent had the 3. Gonna take the Free Explorer. Okay, so they drew both their Vipers, so they've got 5 trade, 6 trade. Obviously, we're grabbing one of my favorite cards, the Hammerhead there. We're gonna let that fly. Alright, gets that repair mech. Alright, so we've got some action here. I think this is an opportunity to pick up the frigate. Do I want to do some action and at least go for that long hauler so I have some purchasing power? Because right now I really have none. I think I am. Even though everything I'm popping right now would give me that purchasing power, which is hilarious. I was kind of hoping I would get the, but I mean, that's good. At least I got those guys coming up together. So that's good. Ooh, let's get in the base. Getting the breeding site. Picks up the missile mech. Very nice. Keeps the Explorer. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, there's a Bob Elf out there, so I kind of get that, but... I'm going to be hurting here. But at least I can hit him with some discards, kind of keep him away from the Blob Alpha. But I'm not going to get it. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. Let's grab the Hagen off the row. And hopefully that is enough discard to keep my opponent away from the Bob Alpha this turn. It is just by 1. He's going to grab a Pulverizer. I'm A-okay with that. Ooh. Ooh. A Hartman. No, I gotta stay focused. Gotta stay focused. I would really like to grab that Hartman there, though. That's a hell of a hand. I mean, they got Jack Squat coming up, though, unfortunately. There you go. Opponent grabs a Hartman before I can do anything with that. Understandable. Understandable. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Hammerhead up. Blockade run. We did get the 1 Viper. I was really hoping we wouldn't. So we grabbed the Zang this turn, but I think... Oh, let's go and do this. Why didn't I just do this? Oh, I draw the other Viper. Actually, let's go ahead and get rid of this, though. Grab the platform. Did not flip it once, so we feel good about that. Again, hit our opponent with a couple more discards. Try to slow their tempo down. They are getting lots of scrap, though. They've got a missile bot. They got Hartman. Opponent does not use Hartman. If I flip an event right now and it shuffles the deck, our opponent's going to have sat there. Why would they not? Oh, I guess they're saving it to match with the repair mech. I get that. What do we want to put on top? We'll put the old hammerhead up on top. But if I would have hit an event there that shuffled our opponent's deck, they would have got no scrap out of it that shuffle. They would have been further behind. But I mean, we're playing 3 base decks, so the chances of the events are much lower than compared to playing with just the one. That's double-digit damage. We're not digging that. We're not fans of that. Opponent has one other base right now. They have a good chance of getting that with all this scrap. So that means unless we get lethal, we're gonna have to deal with that breeding site. Let's hammerhead up a draw. No, let's not do that yet. Let's blockade run these two. Alright, do we want to put a base on top? Are we interested in that? No. We saw the option. Like I could grab that barter world. I don't know if that's gonna help us a ton or not. The opponent has to deal with it. Yeah, we'll do that. Bounty Hunter shows up, of course. Okay, I think... Oh, actually, we just won. Because I can't math. Math is hard. There we go. Numbers. Numbers are hard. Good game, sir. Good game. Good game, too. So we're down to the rubber match. And both of those games are almost the exact same score. That's kind of crazy. Vice versa there. So this is going to be interesting game 3. Let's see who's able to pull this off. I'm going first again. Did I go first all 3 games? I can't remember. Okay, so we've got all sorts of starting out stuff here. I guess Skiff and a Ram Pilot's looking pretty good for a turn 1. We're okay with that. Opponent's got acceptable losses and Salvage Operator. That's a really cool looking foil, actually. I don't think I've noticed that one before. That one's pretty cool. Opponent's gonna go Patrol Boat. I did not see that coming. I thought for sure it was gonna be Sentinel. And scraps out a Viper and a Scout. Okay. I can see that. Alright, we've got a mech cruiser that showed up, so we're definitely getting our hands on that. Flicking the cards and they're not going up to the row. We're definitely grabbing that mech cruiser anytime we see that bad boy. There goes the Battle Screecher. Battle Screecher's so good when you're playing with events. We're going to grab ourselves this battle mech here. That is, to me, worth popping that Gambit. To have a battle mech and a mech cruiser. That's good. That is good stuff. There goes a cutter. Go along with our opponent's patrol boat. Oh, here comes the battle screecher. Wiping out the row. That's some big cards. Yeah, some big uns. Got really good tech warp. We've got Leviathan, of course, which is the bomb diggity. We are going to grab ourselves Moonworm Hatchling. And a trade mission shows up. And of course we are one short. Do I take the warp because it's basically free is the question. Or do we throw an explorer on top? I mean, we really, obviously, really want Leviathan. We're going to put a stupid explorer up top. And we're going to grab another explorer. And see what we can come up with. We are not Matt, so we did not get it. That's unfortunate. But here's where our opponent's going to get Colony Sea Chip to hand. My goodness. Rough beats. Opponent takes warp. I legitimately thought our opponent was going to take freighter. Especially with their life total. Not saying that's necessarily the right move. But I did think our opponent was going to grab freighter. We'll grab it and we'll get rid of the explorer. Yeah, unfortunately we space out all our trade. Got a couple of the 2s here. I got the 3 in that pile. Oh yeah, and here comes the battle screecher, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Attack maneuver. This one is not going so good with that cutter and boats and colony sea chip. That is going to be really tough to overcome. It's going to be really tough to overcome. I think we do just need to take the life here. We're hurting. We are hurting. Get rid of that Viper, even though we are getting a little bit down. I think having the extra trade, especially with all this tech available and events, I'd almost rather have a trade than a damage. Opponent's got the trade for Moonworm, unfortunately. We'll grab that guidance up. Get rid of the palace. Grab a shield. Use the shield. Not much going. That might be game. We've got like nothing going on. Our opponent pairs up the cutter and the seed ship again. Ain't like it, nothing. Buys a hero just to get the draw. Doesn't even put anything on top. That's how they roll. Alright, let's we'll farm ship top. Predator. Grab this guy. Get rid of that. Do that. Gain a life. Get the damage with the ally in there while we can. But at 13, and this is the draws we're getting, this game's over. One one's got 8 damage. They got more cards. There it is. That beats. Opponent's going to play out their hand. 50 to -5. So after 2 games that were similar for us, but were still pretty good beatdowns, Matt lays down the hammer and hits it with the -5 to 50. The 55 differential. That's the catch. Why you got beat me up like that, sir? No, good game, sir. Good game. That was a crazy format. It's interesting that both games you won, you had the similar cards. So I think that's interesting, but I think either way, that's a pretty crazy format with the events, the promos, the gambits. Weird stuff's going to happen every game. There's some good games for sure. Now I'm really pumped for next week. We're playing some requisition in there. I'm super excited for that. So yeah, Team Pack will be representing starting tomorrow. I will definitely be playing Overlord Newberg in the Commanders League tomorrow. Is this guy, him, they, her, I don't know, still not taking their turn. So I'm not super stoked about that. So we do get a challenge from the old Lex here. Let's go ahead and grab that up here. I think that one's actually been sitting in queue for most of the day today. So Kyler Murray about to go out there and just kneel on the ball. Ooh, what do we got going on here? We've got some gray market action with lots of green sauce out here. I think that's the way we go. So we're going to get Swarmer for free. We can buy the trade pod for 1. And then worst case scenario, pick up Sentinel for 2, which is not a worst case scenario. Yeah, so he doesn't play events. Yeah, he refuses to play events and heroes. I did get him to play a little bit of tech, but that didn't last very long. This format is... I think Trade by BattleBot is a better option here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I tried getting him to switch up a little bit. This format is weird. It's got promos and it's got gambits, so you can have incredibly powerful starts. And to me, not having the chaos in there, sometimes that can mean you can't recover from that. So, alright, football game is over. We're just going to go ahead and double check the old scores. See what we did this evening. Not too shabby. Some solid points. Hopkins, 10 receptions for 103 yards, which is good and bad because, like I said, I am playing against Hopkins in one league, but I'm also playing Hopkins in one league. That's the bad part about playing in so many leagues is, like, I want every game to be like 52 to 52. You know, I just want tons of points out there. Yeah, Murray kind of underperformed. Kamara did okay. Jalen Thompson did okay. And then don't have anything in that one. So, okay, it is what it is. All right, so our opponent took the Bioformer because they've got the Sentinel, but because of that, we're going to get the Mining Mech. So that's pretty hot. So this is a phenomenal start. So we're all about this. Grabs a second Bioformer. So the bad thing about that for us is our opponent is almost always going to have a green base out to dock with. There's not a lot we can do about it. Kind of almost want to grab that Blob Wheel away from him because of that, but honestly, this cycling is going to do me better. Oh, there we go. And we get a Predator. Do we grab that Unity Fighter? No, we're going to save that to kill the base. There's no my luck, I won't have the damage. Of course, now I've got the damage if he drops a base. There's the base. Does he have the Docker, is the question. Does have the Docker, unfortunately. So that's not good for us. I mean, we're going to kill the base either way. And he gets a stinger out of it. That's good for them. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to go aggro. We're going aggro. We're gonna grab that smuggler. It's just so good. I think we're gonna kill the Unity fighter. There we go, because that would be an aggro card for them. So we'll do that to deny them that opportunity. So good sports ball night. Football, Thursday Night Football actually did stuff besides punting. Am I dead already? Oh my goodness, I hate this format so much. Let's grab this big old base here, hopefully. Do we want to get Blood Miner now? No. Yeah, that much going on there. Finally doesn't have a green base to dock with, which is good. Emperor's Dreadnought shows up to play. I don't think I have an opportunity to get that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, best case scenario, I got 7 here. So that's okay. Well, I don't think we want to scrap anything from our hand, so we'll unfortunately get rid of that, even though it's good damage. Let's kill that just in case he's got something weird going on. Ooh, I got Blue Docker. The off chance that it comes together. Why not? Why not? Getting the Predator without any other green. That feels bad. Can't kill my base, so at least I'm going to get 5 life off of that, which is actually could be pretty pivotal here. Let's kill the base. I hate putting that damage into that blob wheel at this point, but I think I gotta. There's a Stinger with a big combo. 1 cost card getting 6 damage. We're hurting. We are hurting for sure. Does kill our base, unfortunately. Just really hoping we keep that around. Not meant to be. Grab that Burrower, which would be phenomenal here. Kill that base. Got the scrap going, but it's slower than their aggro deck. That's what's weird. I think we just leave everything there. Well, we did combo the Freight Raft and the Sure 4. We'll see if it lasts, though. Okay, that's good. That's a good turn for us. Do they earn a cargo pod? I assume they do. Yeah, there it goes. And we're going to get enough here probably for that embassy base, it looks like. Not that that's going to be probably a big game deciding factor at this point, but getting that to work together is pretty cool. That's annoying. This is back up to 24. Battle Cruiser, I think we actually leave because we're going to buy it. Maybe. $24, huh? Let's count it up. There's 9, 14, 17, 19, 22. Oh my goodness. What a kick in the nuts. So close. Let's get this guy going here. Okay. Oh. Is that going to get us now? So we've got 12, 13, 14, 17, 21. Boom. Pulling that nonsense off. There it is, folks. Very lucky with that Burrower coming in clutch, getting us the needed damage to overcome the deficit. Good game, Lex, out there. Good game. Almost always have a game going on with Lex there. He sends them nonstop, battling back and forth. All right. Anyone else want to send over a challenge? Feel free to do so. Let's take a look here. See if anyone we recognize. Bad Wolf and Carpo. Good old Carpo. Shocker. Beat the arena. Carpo's that player that you're going to find almost every time you do a run in there, because Carpo plays the arena like 49 times each week. They enjoy it though, and they get very good at it. Thursday Casual Commander, Con YP. Interesting. What do we got coming up for Friday tournaments here? I don't think we know. There we go. Friday Casual. Alright, got the base sets. Oh my goodness, big deck. With missions. Oh, gross. Saturday Casual Cosmic Chaos, and then Weekly Championship big deck. No missions. This one's crazy. Let's see who's won recently here. Copy. I don't recognize Angry Panda, obviously. Taking it down. Angry Panda is a beast in the tournament scene and in casual play as well. Nautical Stew taking it down. Got to meet him at Origins Game Fair. Very cool guy. Tatiana taking one down. Here's ConYP again. So they're doing some damage. You got Zim, Tatiana, Imam. Look at that. Some names recognized all over the place there. Very cool. So, all right, let's take a look here. It is about 1:45. You know, honestly, I think I'm good. We had some really good matches in both Star Realms and Hero Realms. We had some good sports ball tonight with the Bucks winning. And then we had Thursday Night Football that actually put up points, and it wasn't just punting back and forth and kicking a couple field goals. So that was kind of cool as well. Again, tomorrow, Star Realms update. So any games you have in queue for Star Realms right now, you need to finish tonight. Tomorrow, it is a game-breaking update. So if you do update, you will not be able to finish your games. So keep that in mind. And then, like I said, we'll get the requisition set. Very cool. It's kind of like Affinity for Magic, the Gathering, if you're familiar with that, where if you have whatever color it is for Affinity, your card to buy it is that much cheaper based on the number that you have out there. So some of them, for example, are like, you know, Affinity, you know, yellow, Imperial, and if you've got 2 cards out there, it's 2 cheaper, 2 requisition cheaper. And then of course there's some new combos, new cards, new abilities. Besides that, it'll be a lot of fun getting to play with some of these that we've played with for a while now in the physical version, get them out there. So all right, let's go ahead and find ourselves someone to raid here, someone to say hi to. Let me see who is all out there streaming this evening. Let's stop in and say hi, show a little bit of love. Let's take a look here. Rubianne is playing, she's playing some Call of Duty. I might be getting that. I got the new Call of Duty, and I'm going to go through the campaign to get a little early access to, so I might be starting that up. I don't even know, what is that? Fantasy Adventure. Interesting. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Pokemon Legends. Requiem Slaps playing a little NBA 2K. There's a lot of people playing a lot of different stuff right now, which is, I think, very cool. It's not just all Fortnite or all Call of Duty or whatever. People are playing a lot of different stuff that I watch. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and can't raid Radio Jesus. He has like his locked where you have to be in like a certain group to do it. I'm not sure exactly why he did that, but Iceman is playing some Red Dead Redemption. Let's go and say hi to him. That is a good time if you haven't checked that out. Alright, I think we're good there. Okay, perfect. So we'll go ahead and throw him a raid, say hi, say what's up. Thanks everyone for stopping in this evening. Thank you so much for the games, everyone. Thank you everyone that stopped in. Double Dubs, Frank, Matt, Dion, Anyone else that I missed? We had so many good games tonight. Lots of good Hero Realms action. And then we did get our best 2 out of 3 with Matt, and they're ultimately losing. But we'll see if we can get it back next week. So thanks everyone so much, and have a wonderful evening.